Hello friends, this is Dr. Priya Vimani. In this video today, I would like to speak about two strategies, two conversational strategies we can use in crucial conversations when the stakes are high. It could be with a loved one, with family, extended family, at work, when conversations get really difficult and really tricky. These are two strategies that can often help most of us. One, stay focused on your goal in the conversation. You will realize that often in heated arguments and debates, people try and trigger you. They take you down to spaces that move away from what your real goal in the conversation is. Is your goal to, for example, achieve consensus on a particular topic? Is your goal to try and relate or reach out to your loved one more effectively? And yet when that loved one might touch on vulnerable spots that are vulnerable to you, or might trigger you by talking about things not entirely related to your goal, related to the conversation or the argument perhaps, but not entirely to your goal, that's when you see that you tend to become more heated within and in how you project yourself in that conversation with the person as well. Always stay focused and centered on your goal through that conversation. The more enlightened ones, or the more evolved ones, or the smarter people, those with the emotional intelligence in their kitty, will be more conscious and aware of staying the course on the goal. A second very powerful aspect. Have you ever had a heated conversation, especially with a loved one, or where again the stakes are really high at work, and you feel an unease inside your body? Your body starts physiologically reacting and responding in ways that are unpleasant. Your mouth might feel dry, your heart might feel like there are palpitations, your chest might feel a tightness, your stomach might feel a queasiness. When you see your body is physiologically responding, become conscious and aware to change the bodily response to a brain response. What do I mean by this? By this I mean that when your body starts responding like this, your body basically perceives a high-risk threat and thinks of the fight or the flight response. Whereas what the conversation at the time probably needs is an intelligent brain response. When the emotions are triggered, when they are all heightened up, our logical part, the rational part of the brain, that takes a beating. And in critical conversations, we really need to mobilize and activate the best of our critical, logical thinking. Become aware that you have these two parts that participate in conversations where the stakes are really high, the body and the mind. Let's see how we can tell our mind it is not a fight or flight, critical alert situation for the body, but it is one that requires a mental or a brain response, so we can switch from the emotionally triggered part of the brain, which is the amygdala, to the prefrontal cortex, which will dive into the conversation with greater intelligence, clarity, concentration, and presence of mind. This is likely also to quell and dissipate the highly strung emotions that might be coming in to that particular room. Lots of love, light,